time to show you something. It's time to show you something in Minecraft. I'm gonna try to show you something that I have not seen. Now, when doing the Farlands in Minecraft Java Edition Beta 1.7.3, first I need to include the noise value. The Sky Farlands generate twice as far as the normal Farlands because of how the height is done. You can find cliffs here as the cliffs have stretched out terrain and 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 the random noise generator, which is not too random, it's actually a parallel noise generator, multiplies by 171.103 for each block in units, meaning when you hit 12,550,824, that's one that's 2,147,483,638 units. And that number is going to be added by 171.103 at 12,550,825. For whatever reason, the 32-bit offset makes a Farlands generate at 12,550,821 or 4 less than their normal coordinates. When all of these are mixed together, we get the vertex Farlands. And often we will see these huge diagonal lines appear, and often they stretch down forever in the vertex Farlands, and they sometimes change, while they don't change in the vertex Farlands at all. For some reason, these holes allow me to visit every single portion of this map. The diagonal line does not usually change, but as you can see, it blocks the whole thing. If my game crashes, don't mind because I'm used to my game crashing. Look at this huge diagonal line. So the next layer is only down here, where the terrain is actually normal. The actual terrain. And if I want to, I can just go to this, and I'm going to show you something crazy that is more weird than other things. The vertex fringe land and in the edge and the corner, but instead of that, it's actually the normal Farlands. Y set speed 5 light. Now, you're going to see the edge, and the edge is going to soon degrade immediately, and you can see it here. The edge actually degrades almost immediately. And we also will be able to see the changing sky grid. Now the sky grid does not always generate, and it will get lower in the X. But in the Z, we get the sky grid, causing it to not get lower in the Z, but instead thin out. While in the X it just thins out. In the X, it actually gets lower and lower until it's the end of the generation of worlds. And Obviously, it takes a long time for this to actually happen of the end of the sky grid. Well, the Pillar Lands generates underwater. That's one of the old artifacts. Might take a while for this to actually load up. Slayer is gone. What do these shapes resemble? Enron? And then there's no sky grid at this point. There's no sky grid at this point in the world, and it's the end of world terrain generation when loading this. And as you can see at 13 million, wait, the X does turn into a sky grid, maybe. Wait, the X